So, could you guys explain your story and why you chose to live in AMM?
We came on Aliyah 3.5 years ago from London. We had a holiday flat in North Netanya originally for about 8 years, and we wanted to have somewhere with a mirpese, a balcony, and we were looking around, and also a sea view. And somebody told us, we knew some people who are living here already who'd made Aliyah, and they said what a lovely community it was, lovely rabbi, nice people, very warm, younger than the North Netanya crowd, and more Israeli.
That tells you how old they are.
And more Israeli. And so we came here and we found the flat in this block overlooking the sea, which is fabulous. And it's a lovely, lovely community. The Anglo community here was very welcoming, and one's never learned. The minute we came, we were invited for Shabbat or Chag or whatever, and they welcomed us. And they're lovely. Go to more shiurim here than we ever did in London.
All on Zoom now.
Now it's all on Zoom, obviously, but it's just a really chilled place to live. It's very relaxed. It's not flashy. It's not showy. It's just, you can be who you want to be, as religious or non-religious as you want to be. And if you want to join in, you could have shiurim every night of the week. But it's just a lovely place to live. It's very, very relaxed.
Okay, great.
Quite a lot of dogs here. Not living on their own, living with people. Wherever you go, you see people walking their dogs. We didn't talk about the shul.
Yeah, it's it's very Israeli.
So now that you've lived in AMM for a few years, what are your favourite bits about it?
Well, it's near the sea. Beautiful view from where we are on the 17th floor of our block. The weather's always lovely, apart from a little bit in the winter.
But even that's lovely, watching the lightning and the storms over the sea. It's like watching a light show. It's beautiful. And we've just had a new something called the piano, which is all coffee shops and restaurants. Not everything's open yet, but it's beautifully designed. And we've got everything on our doorstep. We don't have a car, and we don't need a car. If we need to get into Tel Aviv, we get a taxi to the train station and get the train in 20 minutes. You're in Tel Aviv. It's very central living here. I've got family in the north, so it doesn't take time to get to see them. And it's just a very good place to live.
So, just in general, would you guys recommend Netanya as a place to live?
Yes, Netanya is quite a big city. I think 250,000 people. We're on the outskirts. Yamin is almost a separate entity, very near the sea, as I've already said. But it's very nice.
And you used to live in North Netanya?
Yes.
And you'd recommend that as well?
Yes, which is an older community. The Anglo community there is much older and very English. They're living in a sort of a bubble. And we wanted somewhere that felt more Israeli. And that's what we've got here.
But you'd still recommend North Netanya maybe to English?
Yes, the centre they've done. The centre's been done up beautifully, and so you've got plenty of restaurants and coffee places. Obviously now they're all closed, but lovely tayelet there as well. Beautiful tayelet to walk along. But as for living purposes, and we can get Sharut straight into Netanya as well, which takes about half an hour. And then you've got the shuk, the market, which is nice for fruit and vegetables and all sorts of bits and pieces. So we've got everything we need here.
Thank you.